Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I'm here to do my May 2023 TBR. So in the month of April I didn't do a wrap up because I really didn't read anything, and in the month of May I want to get back into the swing of things with reading. I'm in the middle of a few books right now actually, so hopefully I can finish those all in the month of May. School's gonna be wrapping up and everything, so I'm hoping once school is done that I can get back into the habit of reading like 4 to 5 books a month like I usually do. But we'll see what happens. So without me rambling on any further, I don't want to make this intro too long. Let's just jump right in and get started with the TBR. Okay, so the first book on my TBR is a reread. Actually, quite a few of these books are rereads for me. And the first one is Star Wars Revenge of the Sith by Matthew Stover. This is the novelization of my favorite movie of all time. I have a full review of this book on my channel as well as the movie. I'll go ahead and link that video up in the cards if you guys would like to check that out. But like I said, I am a huge fan of the movie that this is based off of. I've read this probably more times than I want to admit, considering the condition of the book itself. But I love it with all my heart. I'm really excited to dive back in to the book itself. Next, we have a book I'm in the middle of. I'm not very far into it, but this is one I've been meaning to read for a very long time, and that is Dune by Frank Herbert. This is a classic piece of science fiction, and like I said, I've been meaning to read this for a very long time. I ended up borrowing it from my uncle like 2 or 3 years ago, and I should probably read it at some point. I think I'm a little over 30 pages in, and I'm really enjoying what I've read so far. I can't give you guys a full synopsis on it because it's kind of hard to explain, so I'll do that in my wrap up when I'm finished with it, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Cannot wait to finish it. Another book that I am in the middle of that has been taking me literally ages to finish is The Bride Test by Helen Juan. This is the second book in the Kiss Quotient series. I read the Kiss Quotient a few years ago. I really enjoyed it. I think it was my favorite book of the year I read it. Again, I'll link that review up in the cards if you guys want to hear my full thoughts. It's one of my favorite books of all time. And this isn't a direct sequel, but it is a spin-off to that series. And I am like 100 and something pages into it. And guys, I have been trying to read this book for probably 2 or 3 years now since it came out, and I have just not been able to make my way through it. I almost DNF'd it quite a few times. It's not because of the writing style or anything. It's just the plot is not grasping me like the Kiss Quotient did, and I'm not enjoying it as much as I did the first book. So again, I hope my feelings change because I love the first book so much. But who knows, hopefully this ends up being a favorite of mine. Another reread for me is one that is a reread that I try to do every single year, and that is Grey by Pete Wentz. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. Of course, this is my favorite book of all time. I read this in 2016, right before I started my booktube channel, and I reread it every year. It means absolutely everything to me. I have a couple of videos dedicated to it. I'll have my review that was like one of my very first YouTube videos. I'll link that in the cards, and I'll link a whole video explaining why this is my favorite book of all time down in the comments if you guys want to check it out. But this book literally means everything to me. I could go on a 10-hour spiel about why I love this book so much and what it means to me as a person, as a reader. This is the reason I joined booktube in the first place. It's the reason I became an English major. It means everything, and I'm really excited to dive back into a reread of it. Alright, now we've got all the rereads and books I'm in the middle of down. Now we're going to dive into the brand new books I have yet to start. The first one of those is I Am Haunted, Living Life Through the Dead by Zach Bagans. This is a book I picked up kind of on a whim because I love Zach Bagans. He is the host of Ghost Adventures, which is one of my favorite TV shows. And I picked this up like one night at like 1 a.m., kind of spur of the moment. And now it's catching my eye. I believe a new season of Ghost Adventures is about to start too, so maybe that's why it's been catching my eye. I don't know. I'm really excited to read it though. Last book on my TBR is one I picked up from Book of the Month last month, and I've been hearing a ton of things about it since then, and that is Camp Zero by Michelle Min Sterling. This is a dystopian, which is my favorite genre. I originally heard about it on the Today Show with Hoda and Jenna, and it was Jenna's book club pick for, I think, last month. I could be wrong on that. But it takes place in Canada, which is different than most dystopians. And the author is from Boston, my hometown. So love supporting a local author. Really excited to dive in. I always love a good dystopian. That is it for my TBR, guys. I'm really hoping I can finish the majority of these books this month, if not all of them. Really crossing my fingers I can do that. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And let me know in the comments down below what you guys are planning to read throughout the rest of the month of May, as I would love to know. And as always, all my social media links are linked down below for you guys to check out if you'd like to follow me on any of those. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!